In this video, I'll be making my first ever character viability tier list for Tekken 8. We're now officially over 1 month into Tekken 8, and while we are still insanely early in the game's meta, I mean, we've hardly seen any big tournaments yet, we thought it'd be fun the other night on my stream to make a 1 month in tier list to see where my overall thoughts lie on the best characters in the game. I don't go super into detail on every character because honestly, there isn't a lot to say for every character. It honestly feels like pretty much every character in Tekken 8 is insanely strong. You could probably make an argument for almost every character besides like 3 or 4 going into S or A tier, and I'm a really big fan of that balancing philosophy, to just make every character feel super strong, rather than making the average character feel weak with a few insanely broken characters at the top. The difference between characters in top 5 and say top 15 is actually incredibly small, because again, every character is just so incredibly good in this game. So it wouldn't surprise me if every single person you asked had a different opinion on who the very best characters in this game are. So again, this will be very opinionated, and if you guys disagree, I encourage you guys to leave a comment. I'll be down there chatting with you guys as much as I can. Anyway, let's get to the tier list. Like I said earlier, so this is still very early on, it's just my very early and relatively uneducated thoughts. Oh, and also, it's not ordered between tiers. So, let's get into it. Who would you say is the overall strongest character in the game right now? Probably... It's hard to say. It might be Dragunov. He's still really, really strong. Dragunov is probably going to be the best character in the game. Zhao Yu is insane, ridiculous. Could be stronger than Dragunov, maybe. June is really strong. Nina is really, really strong from what I've heard. I've heard Nina's insanely strong. Again, this is like super early thoughts, so don't take this tier list to mean anything. It's still way too early to make a tier list, but Lily seems pretty damn strong. Maybe the top of A tier. Maybe I'll just do this like top 5. Feng Wei is fucking ridiculous. So looking at this top 5, which I'm actually quite happy with, we're seeing characters who everyone and their moms are talking about. These characters are not much stronger than the characters who you'll see in A tier later in the video, but I just feel like each one of them has some kind of X factor that just puts them slightly above the rest. While some might not agree that these 5 are top 5 in the game, basically every pro player is agreeing that these characters are ridiculously strong. Dragunov is the one that needs the least explanation. He's basically the king of Tekken 8. He's seen massive popularity increases. At one point, I think he was the most popular character in the game, and it's really easy to see why. He's transitioning into the Tekken 8 system remarkably well, with his pressure, which was always good, getting a ton of buffs, and the heat system rewarding good buttons and pressure strings more than ever. He has ridiculous damage with arguably the best wall combo in the game, amazing throws in a game where throws have never been better, some of the best fundamental tools in the game. He really just has it all, besides some, not a ton, of tracking issues. But there are some issues worth mentioning there. But hey, grabs now universally track, and he has access to some of the best grabs in the game. So if he thinks you're going to sidestep, he'll just throw you. Zhao Yu is more of a specialty pick, but she really does have some bullshit in this game. Her stances has been significantly buffed in this game due to the heat system, and not only is she incredibly uncommon, and also incredibly complicated, those two being a very good pairing I might add, as no one knows how to fight her, but she's also the most evasive character in the game, avoiding highs, mids, and even some lower mid hitboxes with her stances. She has insane damage, and we've seen pro players like Ni actively rooting to get her nerfed. She has insane damage, insane pressure, again, just like so many other characters, she really just has it all. June, another pretty self-explanatory example, people have talked about her a lot. Even after the nerfs, super simple to play, has amazing punishment, an amazing 50-50, perfect strings and pressure, one of the best heat smashes in the game, giving her a huge heal on block, and just so much more. I expect to see this character a lot in pro play. Nina is kind of like Zhao Yu, she's more of a specialty character who isn't super discovered yet. People are going to be labbing these characters for years to come, and I honestly don't know a ton about this character yet. I'm mostly just basing this placement off of things I've heard professional players say about the character, but it seems like her pressure, which was already incredible in 7, has just been buffed a ton, and she has some pretty ridiculous tools in neutral. I'm going to be making a full video soon doing a deeper dive into Nina, so stay tuned for that. Feng Wei is another pretty obvious pick. Super strong fundamental tools, some of the best poking in the game, some of the best launchers in the game, and some of the best heat engagers in the game. And while he's in heat, he just decimates you. His new infinite range, infinite tracking move in heat is super broken. Kenpo is still insanely powerful, and he just feels like Tekken 7 Feng Wei, which was already a top 5 character, but now he just has even more tools at his disposal. And the heat system, which he uses incredibly well. He also has a low play rate, so a weird matchup to learn, and he currently has the highest win rate in the game. Not that that means anything in particular, it is just online after all, but that is interesting for sure. King... I don't know, it's hard to say. Yeah, King does seem pretty strong. I'm gonna do top 5, I'll just do this, top 5. I think that's the top 5. King is really strong, but I don't think King is like as good as these characters. Devil Jin is really strong. Jin is really strong. In my opinion, my hot take, that everyone on Twitter is like Devil Jin, Devil Jin. My hot take is like, I think Jin might actually be better than Devil Jin. And I'm saying that as a Jin main. So this is my, I'm not downplaying my character. I feel like Jin is insanely strong. Ridiculous fundamental tools. If you just want to play fundamental Tekken, I feel like Jin is one of your best options. But they're pretty similar. I put the Jins pretty similarly. I think Jin might be better. Devil Jin just doesn't have mids, bro. He just doesn't have mids. If they nerf Devil Jin's Heat Smash in the next patch, then Jin will definitely be stronger, I think. I think it's just his Heat Smash that's like, that's making an argument for this. That's what I'd say. Because he's so honest. I don't know about that. Jack, very strong. Excellent character. Kazuya, probably around here. He's okay. Feels kind of weak. Shout out to the Jin mains. We out here? Yeah, well, Jin, bro. He's awesome. Lars is strong. Lars is strong. Maybe like this. I saw, dude, it's weird. I was watching Main Man's stream, and he was going on about how like he thinks Lars is super broken. I don't know. I think I might just disagree. I might have to be like a respectfully disagreeing moment. I've been playing a lot of Lars. I've been learning him recently in ranked. He's honest, but like, or sorry, not honest. He's good, but it feels like he like doesn't have a ton. Like all he has is like 30 damage lows. Like he doesn't have like, his combo damage isn't as good as some of the other characters. He doesn't have like super strong 50/50s. I don't know. Lars is like between here and here. I feel like Lars is not on the same level as these guys though. I don't know. I'd have to think about it more. He could be here. He could be here. Law is okay. I don't know shit about Law. Paul's okay. Not the greatest. Down here. No, I can't put him that low. I'm sorry. Asuka's bad. Leroy's bad. Waring's good. Lars is A, I think. All right, fine. Fuck it. You win. Claudio's good. I feel like Claudio's still like a really strong fundamental option. He kind of like, he hasn't really talked about it as often anymore, but I feel like Claudio's still pretty strong. Very high win rate. Very high win rate. Sorry to interrupt the video, but if you guys are enjoying this and are interested in supporting my dream of hopefully one day doing this YouTube thing as a real-time job, then please consider subscribing. Only about 9% of my viewers are subscribed, so subscriptions really go a long way. It's free to do, and you can always change your mind later. I'm going to be doing way more live streams like the one you're seeing in this video here on YouTube, and I'm going to have way more content like that throughout the life of Tekken 8. Anyway, thank you guys, and back to the video. Paul's damage drives him into A tier. Paul's too honest. Paul feels super honest. You could put him up here. You could argue he's up here for sure. Kuma's top 5. Kuma, fuck Kuma, bro. I'm not even ranking your bears. Out of spite. Hold on. That's what you get. That's what you bear fuckers get, all right? For making me switch my mind on the, making me move bears down for most annoying. That's what you get. That's what you boys get, all right? That's what you boys get. Imagine playing the bears. There's a lot of bear fans. There's a lot, I'm just trolling you guys, but there's a lot of bear fans. There's a lot of bear fans. Azucena is very strong. Not S tier, I don't think. Not like top of the top tier, but pretty strong. Pretty strong for sure. Running is annoying. Yeah, Azucena is very strong. Leo, I have no idea. Actually, I don't know about Leo. What do you guys, is Leo good? Do you like, I don't know shit about Leo. Who plays this character? Do you guys play this character? Horing is in B tier. Is Horing good? I don't know shit about Horing. I've heard people complaining about him. I don't know shit about, I just know he's annoying, but just because he's annoying doesn't mean he's good. I don't know anything about the character at all. Yeah, I don't know. Raven is very strong. Raven feels very strong. Felt B, but I don't know much about Leo. Yeah, okay, these two are like tentative. I don't know, I don't know enough about them. Keep your distance from Hwoarang. Sheen is non-existent. Shaheen is very strong. People, I've heard some Korean players saying Sheen is top tier. I don't think that far, but like he's great. He's kind of similar to Claudio, where very fundamental, but gets a huge reward off of it. I feel like personally, the only reason I put Paul in B tier is because Paul has to work quite a bit harder than Shaheen and Claudio, in my opinion. I don't think Paul is that strong right now, but I'm not sure. Sheen's very good. Steve, don't know shit about Steve. I have no idea. Actually, you know what I should do? I'm sorry. The panda thing was just a bit. Paul is too fair to be above B. Exactly. So many characters in this game just cheat. They don't play fair, so... Makes sense. Steve's getting fucked right now? I don't know anything about Steve. No idea. I'm gonna move Leo down. I don't know. Yoshi's good. Yoshi's really, really good. Yoshi could be here. Personally, I haven't had a lot of experience playing the character. Yoshi feels really, like, hard to fight against. But, I don't know. Everyone's saying Yoshi's super good. Yoshi's good right now, right? Isn't Yoshi really good? I'm not sure. Yoshi's solid, only solid? Like B? Yoshi A. Could be A. I'll put him in no idea for now. I don't know. Can deal damage right now. A for Yoshi. Yoshi crazy low key. Good, he can do a lot of damage. Alright, fine. You know, you win. Alyssa. Alyssa's also good. I've heard a lot of people hyping up Alyssa. It's hard to say because like she's not the most common character to see in ranked battle, but she feels quite strong. Because Alyssa was already strong in Tekken 7, right? And they just gave her a little bit more. Very cheesy, very weird matchup to learn, very annoying. If you know Yoshi's matchup, he's only at B. Maybe. I might just remove C tier, honestly. And just do like, move this one up. Yeah, I think I'll just remove this tier. I feel like 4 tiers is more than enough. Because the problem is, every character in this game is like super good. This is like a super balanced game. It feels like only Asuka and Leroy are like the genuinely character. Not even Asuka, because Asuka's probably has some stuff. I know a lot of Asuka players are like saying she's like super underrated right now. So it's really only Leroy and I guess Bears who feel super weak right now. Every other character is good. Like, Kazuya might not be as strong because like all these characters have so much bullshit, but Kazuya is still very strong. He's still a lot stronger than he was in Tekken 8. You know what I'm saying? He's still a lot stronger. Kazuya belongs in the same tier as Paul. Alright, yeah. Fair enough. Lee, fucking who plays this character? No idea. Zafina's kind of same deal. Kind of. Is Lee good? You play Lee? Okay, let's hear what you have to say. How's Lee? Is Lee good in this game? Top 32. Wow, top 32. That's crazy. Top 32 in a 32 character game. I don't know shit about Lee. Strength, yeah, this is just a default strength tier list. Probably B. I mean, he doesn't seem weak. I've played Lee more than these two characters, so that's why I'm not putting him in no idea. A lot of execution alpha moves are just frames. Yeah, of course. Victor is A tier. A lot of people, okay, listen, a lot of you guys, especially my new players in chat, I know you're struggling with this character. I swear he's not that good. Like, he's good, and it's the grabs make him busted, but like, if you remove the grabs being bugged, I don't think he's like busted. I don't think he's like S tier. He's just really annoying to fight, and he has like a lot of cool options, but I don't think Victor is like as good as some people. Like, people on Twitter are like going mad about this character. I don't think Victor is actually like that incredibly strong, personally. But, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Brian feels okay. Could be here. Victor's going to drop his here when his grabs are not bugged. Yeah, absolutely. Should take Nina's place. Do you really... Is Brian really that good? I always think Brian is like A tier. A tier or B tier. 170 to use heat. I don't know. It seems like these characters like are like relatively like... undertuned. Like they're still, when I say undertuned, they're still insanely strong, but it seems like these characters are just like, all these characters have like so much like new bullshit. That's what it seems. Very panic inducing. You're bugging Brian as A. Brian has felt fair. Fair characters feel B. Between here and here. I'm not sure. Mids, counter launchers and pokes. B for Brian. Bottom of A. Alright, we'll just... He's gonna be in B, but like... hopefully people who are watching this don't just care about the tiers and are actually interested in what I have to say. So I'm saying that he'd probably, it's unordered, but I'd probably put him like bottom of A, very top of B. He's definitely better than all these characters. So, do you have any tips for playing on pad? It's just practice. It depends which character you play. I play Jin on pad, so I've started with keyboard in Tekken 7, so it's been a lot. It's hard to get like wave dashes down and good movement. I'm still learning, but I don't know. Pad's okay. Tips? I don't know. Just practice a lot. That's all I have. Go in training mode. You just it comes naturally. Reina's good. Yeah, Reina's pretty good. I don't think Reina's busted. She'd probably be the bottom of. She's kind of like around where Brian is, I think. Not super busted, but she has like a lot of potential. I feel like Reina in like a couple years, people could figure out some crazy shit because she is so complicated. B for Brian. Brian, if you're not getting wall carried, he's not that bad. Razer should be sidestep Victor. Gets put against Victor. Still gets absolutely shot and stabs. Yeah, they need to fix grabs. They need to fix grabs. Just came in and I'm wondering, what did you say about Azucena? I said that she's really strong, but a lot of people are super bad at the matchup right now. I don't think she compares to like some of the other top tiers. Personally. Reina's pretty good. Zavina's pretty bad, but could go up here. I just don't know enough about the character. I feel like she's super undiscovered. She feels a lot weaker than in Tekken 7, that's for sure. I'm pretty happy with this. Overall, yeah. It's still like way too early.